Hey guys, lesson 21 is happening today. I'm sorry about my hair. It's completely out of whack today. I don't know why it doesn't just want to stay put. But y'all know I have extremely curly hair. So I'm going to do my best. Because ay, toda despeinada. Parezco Gloria Trevi. If you don't know who Gloria Trevi is, ask your parents. They probably know who she is. So today we have lesson 21. Your objective for today is to identify unknown numbers on a number line diagram by using the distance between numbers and reference points. Super difficult, right? No, guys, it's actually quite simple for today. Thank you so much for still turning in your work daily. Parents, I have had some students that haven't turned in anything. So if you get a message from me saying, where's the work? Like, is everything okay? I'm just making sure that everything's good, especially if you're one that constantly turns everything in and then you just leave like 2-3 days. I am going to be questioning why. But no, thank you so much for taking the time to submit your work. For those of you that submit them once a week and you submit everything, that's perfectly fine as long as you submit something. And if you still have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask us. We are always available to answer questions. We might not respond at 10 p.m. or 11 because I'm probably on my 5th REM cycle, but I will do my best to respond as quick as I can. All right, so for today's lesson, we do have a pretty easy lesson. We are doing number lines, something that you guys have already done before in class and you guys know. The cool thing is that today we have patterns, so you'll be able to understand the number line a little bit more. So before we get started, here is your information for today, Module 7, Lesson 21. You do have Blue Book, you have Red Book. That's all you have for today. So that should be fairly easy, okay? Back to our lesson. Oh, I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt today. Okay. So I have drawn a hash mark in the middle, which it makes the equal distance from both endpoints. So I have 30 here, that's endpoint A, and 50. Okay? So I have two different endpoints. Okay? 30 and 50. Now, if I draw a mark in the middle and it's equal from both distances. Okay? So it's right in the middle. Now, if I were to ask you, if my endpoint here starts at 30 and this one ends at 50, what would be my measurement for the middle one? Now, you know that it can't be less than 30 or more than 50. So it's going to be somewhere in between 30 and 50. And this is where your pattern counting will come in hand. So I know that if it's right in the middle, it must be 40. Okay, so that's in between 30 and 50. Guys, that's it. Literally. Okay? So each one of these is actually called a unit. Okay, so if I count the units, I have 1, 2, 3 units. But when I count it with these numbers, I have 30, 40, and 50. Okay, so in between, I have 10. Okay? Okay, so what number comes right in the middle of 30 and 50? Well, 40. Okay, now, I made more equal units by drawing more hash marks in the middle of 30 and 40, and in the middle of 40 and 50. Now, guys, if I ask you how many hash marks, you're going to tell me I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hash marks. Okay? But if I ask you what A and B are, you would tell me what? Remember, when we were looking for 30 and 50, what was in between? You guys said 40. So what's in between 30 and 40 that will leave it equal right here? 35 and 45. How easy is that, guys? All right. Erase. Okay. Now look at this number line. How many units are there? Now, you're probably going to tell me there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, okay? Which you're right. Now, if you know each equal unit length is 10, so each one of this is 10, can you figure out the other endpoint for E? I'm going to let you guys do that. If each one is 10, I'm going to write it down. What is E? So this would be 110, 120, 130. So E would be 140. Guys, that's it. That's pretty much your lesson. Oh, Nani's barking. Okay? Now, if I draw a number line, okay, with 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a right endpoint at 95, how would I find out what this is? What would I have to do? And if each equal unit is 10, what would I do? Can I go higher than 95? No, I have to go what? Backwards. So 95 minus 10 is 85, 75, 65, 55. So I went down by 10s because each unit, this is a unit, was 10. Okay? And we get to our problem set. So what do I need? Well, you have to find the value of the point on each part of the meter strip marked by a letter. For each number line, 1 unit is the distance from one hash mark to the next. Okay? So from here to here is 1 unit. From here to here is another unit. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units. Now hash marks have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So I want you to label. Let me write it down. Label the points or hash marks and answer the questions. Okay, so let's do number 1 together. So I have 20 and I have 50. Okay, now if I do 20, 30, 40, 50, I can't, oops, mom's calling. 20, 30, 40, 50. Could that be it? No. So I would have to, it can't be by 10s. So maybe I could do 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's see which one was by 5. So each unit has a length of 5. And my point is 40. And just like that. All right? Exit tickets tomorrow. Send them in.